honestly, fuck ICE, because why is he in there? But, yeah, thank you.
Would you say you work in opposition to ICE?
We also do have a team that shows up when there are ICE events. I shouldn't say events, but ICE terrorism in the community.
Do you actively work against ICE?
Yeah.
It's another day in Colorado, which means there's another leftist protest. This time we are outside an ICE detention center for a protest regarding Jeanette Vizguera. This is the grandma that has been here in this country illegally for 15 years. Originally ordered to deport under Obama. Ran away, fought it, multiple deportation orders, criminal conviction for Social Security fraud. Trump finally picks her up, sends her packing, and every progressive politician in Colorado has lost their mind over this one. It's a grandma. You're sending away a grandma. Well, we're going to listen to their thoughts and ask them some questions. So here we go. Yeehaw. Here's the flyer all out for Jeanette at the ICE Detention Center in Aurora, Colorado. Tell me what the organization's all about.
Yeah, so Aurora Unidos is an organization of community service. We fight for the legalization of all people. You know, there's no reason that folks who come here to try to build a better life for themselves, for their family, should live under the threat of being deported or separated from their family. So that is our ultimate goal, is for the legalization of all peoples. And, you know, along the way, preventing ICE from being able to operate, making it hard for them to execute any kind of raids.
So totally open borders, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, so I come from a more of a conservative perspective, so help me understand. And,
yeah, sure.
You know, I look at the way people live their lives. They, for instance, put locks on their doors, you know, to keep certain people out.
I mean,
is it bad to do that? Is it bad to put locks on your doors, for a country to put locks on its doors?
Well, I mean, we're comparing a house to a border, a militarized border. I hardly think that's a good comparison. That's not exactly a one-to-one. Come on.
Like, in our own personal lives, we want to keep people out. We want to keep our families safe. Most conservatives, I would say, look at the border and go, we want to keep people out. We want to keep our country safe.
Well, I don't think that militarizing the border keeps anyone safe.
So in Aurora, you guys are based here in Aurora. Do you actively work against ICE?
Yeah, it's not just us. It's obviously a coalition of several organizations that we work with to make it hard for ICE to operate.
With Trump, you had Operation Aurora, you had Tren de Aragua, you had the apartment complexes, Danielle Jurinsky, all those folks. They would say that, you know, the Venezuelan gangs were dangerous to the community and weren't keeping people safe. Your thoughts?
I have no thoughts on that, because that's obviously not true. It's already been like debunked, the whole Tren de Aragua thing, so I don't see any point in discussing something that is not an issue.
I mean, I've seen the videos. She dealt with it. She had her bullet holes in her car. Those didn't come from Venezuelan gangs?
No, they did not. And I think you know very well that they didn't.
Who did they come from then? Who was walking around with the long guns?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
But you're sure it wasn't Venezuelan gangs?
I don't think it's Tren de Aragua coming around, you know, assaulting people. No.
Love it is. Love I am. Love we are.
It pains me to see that there are other people hurting because they're being wrongfully arrested by people like Trump, for example. People like the police, people like like ICE.
They're shouting, "Quit your job," to a lady walking to her car.
This place here is pure evil. Burn it down! Burn it down!
¿Qué? ¿Cómo se les hace? Si se puede, si se puede, si se...
So what does that mean? Those that Those that burn crosses are the same that hold office. What does that mean?
Well, the same people that hold office are the ones that are being racist. And yeah,
What are they doing in your mind that's racist?
rounding up brown people.
You think that's the order that's come from Trump, is to round up brown people?
Yeah, essentially. Like, I don't think that exact language was used. I think they're using a lot of elusive language and rhetoric that demonizes people that aren't white.
You think it's kind of more geared towards just following immigration laws?
No, because people are being rounded up that are doing the right, well, I wouldn't even say the right thing, but yeah, that have been here legally.
Oh, so the legal, like citizens, or green?
Yeah, or green cards.
I kind of was wondering. Yeah.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome to continue to answer questions.
No, that's
I'd love to have
okay.
a conversation.
I appreciate the conversation. Yeah.
Okay. So it's your concern is more towards legal citizens that have been rounded up. Not illegal.
No, my concern's for all humans
Yeah.
and
So-
humanity.
Like, do you support open borders?
I mean, I think that's a complicated question. I mean, I think there's practical issues, but essentially, yeah, values-wise, yes.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. I think I'm done here.
Oh, with the conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, though.
Yes. What brings you out here today?
Go to the organizing meetings and try to get out to as many protests as I can.
What about this particular protest brings you out?
Well, obviously, we can't have no rule of law in this country, you know, and just allow them to do whatever they want.
I think Trump administration would say we are following rule of law. We're deporting people that are here illegally. Your thoughts?
Yes, some are here illegally, but I mean, most are good people. They're not out here, you know, committing crimes. That's a very small percentage of the people that are being held in these detention centers.
You wouldn't consider coming here illegally a crime?
No, not really.
Every single day that I open the news, I'm mad. I am so pissed about what's happening in this country that what we're seeing is really a full-scale assault. It's an assault on immigrants.
All right, I'm back from the anti-ICE rally, and let me tell you about these folks. The Antifa people, very nice with all their following me around and yelling curse words at me the whole time. But these folks live in some really interesting fantasy world where they don't want any borders. Everybody that comes to America's wonderful. The real problem is Donald Trump and Republicans and rich people, and the world would just be so much better if it wasn't them. But yeah, come on over. And by the way, there's no such thing as Venezuelan gangs in Aurora. That's just all fake. But there's gangs, but not. It's kind of hard to follow their logic. But here's the thing I want to tell you all that's really, really important. Everything Donald Trump is doing is driving these people crazy. So DJT, Republicans, Tom Homan, Pam Bondi, everybody, keep it going because they're feeling it. It's working. All right. This is Jeff Hunt from an anti-ICE raid signing off. God bless y'all. Yeehaw.